which is not inconceivable given the action we've seen.
We're half the fight now. This fight is yours. Your hands are reaching in. Give him water. Your hands are reaching. It's doing great.
Gotta be, Mama. Gotta be.
Yeah, that he grabbed and hold it, but you had to fake it and make him grab and nothing there. Step to the side of it. Step to the side, okay? It's just step to it.
Here we see Oquendo without fear of return, throwing big right hands. Byrd comes back with some punches later in the round. Chris Byrd has been called underestimated so much. Through the middle of the fight, you'd say he's been overestimated.
There's that lead left jab again, right to the body.
Harold Letterman, how do you have it through 6?
Okay, Jim. 5 rounds to 1, 59-55. Fast Frez Oquendo. Jim, I gotta tell you something. He's getting up first with that right hand. He's keeping the pressure on. He's just winning his fight with solid right hands. But I gotta say something, you know, about what Larry said before. If you draw a line down the side of a fighter, Jim, down each side of a fighter, okay? You got to hit the guy in the front. In other words, it's got to be in the front. You can't hit the guy in the back of the head. It's extremely dangerous. It's absolutely illegal. You can't hit him in the kidneys. You can't hit him in the back. You can't hit him in the back of his head.
I have the fight closer. I have it 3-2 and 1 even.
I think it's entirely conceivable that I think it's entirely conceivable that some of the judges might have given the last round to Byrd. But still, I think we can all agree he's in a fight. He's facing a severe challenge, and he's going to have to do better in these last 6 rounds than he did in the first.
When you fighting a southpaw or vice versa, you're going to throw a lot of punches. They're going to be on the wrong side of the body, the wrong side of the head, and that's just the way it goes. Ooh, a left hook to the body by Oquendo.
You know, CompuBox numbers coming into this round had Oquendo landing 36 out of 89 jabs. That's 40%. Excellent against any southpaw. Pretty amazing against Chris Byrd. But he's doing it by jabbing to the body.
It's working so good for him.
Gives you a much better chance to connect and invests in the future.
That's right. If it goes down to the last 4 or 5 rounds, your guy's too weak to do anything about your being weak.
Oquendo seems a little ragged here. I wonder if he's tired.
You got to be tired when you're throwing those kind of punches.
Stop it, stop.
But I've seen him fight before. Just when you think he's out of it and tired, comes up with a big punch.
In Oquendo's only loss, he built up a big lead against David Tua and then got knocked out. Byrd trying to show Eddie Cotton that Oquendo hit him on the back of the head. Oquendo raising that right hand threateningly again. Oquendo built a big lead over David Tua, then got knocked out. David Tua is the exact opposite of Chris Byrd in the heavyweight division.
You're looking good. You're looking good. Need ice for his back. Water. Relax, relax. Relax. We're going to win this fight. We're going to win this fight. Everybody calm. Put water on his head, please.
Hit the towel here. You got to chop him. You got to catch him coming in. Step to the side. Don't go straight back all the time.
Yeah.
Take him in a circle.
See, oh yeah. He's coming straight.
He's coming straight in on you.
He's ready,
and he's ready both feet together.
Yep.
So far in the fight, CompuBox numbers find Chris Byrd landing only 23% of his punches. That's a very low percentage for a boxer technician like Byrd. And chances are he would need to step that up to give himself the maximum chance to win the fight. Byrd now jabbing to the body and coming back upstairs. Byrd throwing more punches than Oquendo right now, as Frez seems to be resting just a little bit with the lead. But the Oquendo plan to make Byrd lead against him is working perfectly, and a big counter left for Oquendo stops Byrd in his tracks.
Byrd can't play with this man.
Byrd's in a bad position now because he's behind on points against a counterpuncher. And he has to go after him.
And you can't play with a puncher. You better just keep moving your head like his dad told him, and step around. Don't stay in front of him. Byrd is playing that game of staying in front of a puncher, following him around as well.
Straight right hand by Oquendo.
Oquendo is doing what the Klitschko's tried to do against Byrd. Not punch through the target, just punch at it. Don't overcommit, because it's hard to hit a boxer like Byrd with long punches.
Swing for singles and doubles, not for home runs.
Well, he's been hitting some fielders, I tell you, some ground
Hard grounder.
triples.
Yeah.
Let him go, get out, get out.
When Byrd stepped to the left side of Oquendo, he does well, but then he comes right back in front of him.
Oquendo throwing that looping right hand again. Byrd shakes it off and comes back with two punches of his own. Byrd's going to have to forget about worrying about being hit in the back of the head. He's going to have to go forward and take his chances on Oquendo's looping right hand.
Get out, get out, get out, get out. Get out.
Ooh, good 1-2 by Oquendo, the right and then the left. Body shot again by Oquendo.
This is a good heavyweight fight.
Tracy Byrd, wife of Chris, great boxing fan, knows the sport, and you can see the score on her face. She does not have Chris leading, or so I would guess from that expression.
When you get in there, take chances and put them together. Do the bag drill now. You know what you got to do in there. That style throwing you off, but don't let it throw you off. Make it work for you. Okay? You got the bucket out. Okay, well, keep the split, but now listen. When he coming in, he lunging in. Then when he lunge in, if he miss, he grab. Just time that, and you ain't throwing enough left hand lead.
I'm trying to come with the
Don't
hook.
think about it. Just throw the left hand lead and the hook will come. Okay? You got to leave that left hand. Double that left hand lead up.
Go.
Joe Byrd loading his son up with information. You heard Chris say, I'm trying to do that. More left-hand leads, part of what Joe wanted.
And there you saw the first one.
And Frez Oquendo countered it with a good right to the body.
And most fighters, when you lose your opponent, you keep throwing shots, but Oquendo, when he loses Byrd, he holds on. That's good. And you can't see them hold on. Straight left hand, right hand. His corner told him to do it.
Look at how Oquendo mixes up his attack. Straight right hand, then the jab, not the other way around.
He's giving Byrd a lot to think about.
An old high school quarterback executing his game plan very well.
To near perfection from my eyes. Time running out on Chris Byrd. Only 11 minutes left in the fight.
Chris Byrd has the kind of look of frustration on his face that his opponents normally do.
Exactly. More and more, Byrd trying to chase, hoping to land something big. His detractors would say he doesn't have anything big.
Oh, they're going to collide heads if they're not careful. Now, the referee has got no reason to bother with. He doesn't have any reasons at all to bother with Oquendo.
There you saw just before that collision, Byrd trying to time Oquendo's lunges as he's doing right here. He's trying to find out when's he coming, and then I'm going to get him.
Let him go, let him go. Get out, get out, get out, get out.
That's just the time that Oquendo doesn't come.
Well, the referee is playing the old okey-doke now, messing with Oquendo.
What's the okey?